Hey there, hi there, ho there. Yes, fresh back from the molecular Chaim. And what a ding-ding it was. Totally fabulous. Now, free was always a small room and it kind of fills up quick, but boy, it was amazing. The latest mimer possibly in the history of the L'chaim. I'm certain that they had planned the Seder to have 10, 10:15, maybe 10:30. The mimer, it's getting 11, 11:15, 11:30. People are still coming in. They're circulating through. And we're still waiting, and we're waiting. So it was a long night. Always good to see Honey Malaki just right up there in the spotlight. Kabbalah. You know, I did get a review of our previous posting from the Rebbitzin-to-be, who was less than totally pleased with the can. You think you didn't like it from where you were? You should have been inside that thing. There's no ventilation in there. The lighting is terrible. Look, we're having studio maintenance come down and work on the latch, so that should you and your goodly husband-to-be decide to come visit here at the soon-to-be up-to-the-minute state-of-the-art Bear Star Video Complex, one flight below the crowning heights of Hasidic Brooklyn, you will not have the same trouble that I did. We're doing our best to make everything just fabulous for the new couple. Now this. On the theme, briefly, of this week's Parsha, Chukas and Balak are in the past. We have turned the page. Let's put the livestock away and pick up the harpoon. It's Parshas Becha. It's time to go and harpoon some evil. When we are here on Radiojew's Revenge and we are talking evil, obviously, we could be only talking about the Republicans. And oh my goodness, they have been making up for all the evil that we can possibly handle for longer than we can imagine. What is with these guys? They throw 2 presidential elections. They think they can get away with anything. They lost in November. They can't stand it. First, it starts with our mayor here in New York City, a registered Republican, who decided that his 2-term limit was just plain not enough for him, and decided that 3 was much better idea. Personally, I happen to agree with the policy. I just don't much care for the tactics when there have already been 2, count them 2, votes of the people who said 2 terms is enough. It sets a bad example. And when one evil monkey sees, another band of evil monkeys do. And that's exactly what they've been doing in Albany. 1 month to the day now, since the Republicans decided that the will of the people no longer applied to them either. Let's stage a coup, lock the winners out, and completely throw the state into paralysis. Except, of course, the tax increases. Taxes keep going up. Legislature or no legislature. Not real taxes, of course. We're talking sales taxes. We're talking MTA fares. We're talking all the regressive stuff that comes down here and hits, right, little guys, right? We don't tax rich people in New York. We don't want to lose them. They've done us so much good, especially the Republicans. And of course, it's not just limited to New York State. I mean, how many times did Al Franken have to get elected before he finally got to go down and do his job? Best of luck to you, Senator Franken. Glad to see you finally get to work. Hope you can get something done before you have to go up for re-election after all the foot dragging and foolishness. Goodness me, what will they do next? Evil! Evil! Harpoon them while you still can. Now this. Yeah, you betcha I need practice. And here we are now, but holy smoke, minutes from the Dreiwachen, where there will be no, right? I was hoping this year, in Elio David's absence, to be the Baltikia by the Baruchber, as you can tell. I need a lot of practice. Elio David at least could play a trumpet, and the last thing I need is a 3-week hole kicked in my practice schedule. See what I mean? And it's all about Tisha B'Av. The enemy is Tisha B'Av. Kill Tisha B'Av and it's all over. No, not really. The enemy is Gullus. The inner ultimate enemy is Gullus, which is why it's war, which is why it's an intergalactic war on Gullus, because Gullus sucks and we want Mashiach now.